Okay, according to the thermometer in the dome, we're at about just over 250. According to the iGrill, we're at 257. That's about where we want to be. Before you take the dome off, be ready to put your meat on. You don't want that dome off very long. If you watched any other videos, you've definitely heard the term, if you're looking, you're not cooking, and that's true. You want to preserve all that smoke and heat so that it's all getting on the meat and not just out up into the air, because, well, it's not doing you any good that way. So we're going to take this dome off. We're going to go ahead and put our pork butt on. There's a good amount of smoke coming out of there. That's what you want. And I'm not going to put a meat thermometer in this just yet. I'm going to hold off until a little later. But you know, get that put up there. I like to go ahead and give it a quick spritz of apple cider vinegar. And we'll do this, a spritz of apple cider vinegar on this about every hour. I like to get it good and moist. Add that extra flavor in there as well. Got the dome back on and we're set. So in an hour we'll come back. So that temperature already dropped down to about 220, so it's going to have to come back up. But anyway, in an hour we'll do another spritz, and basically what we'll do is wait until that fat separates on the top, then we'll wrap it for a little bit, and that'll be the next section, is once the fat's actually separated, we'll get ready and wrap it. Okay, this has been going for about 5 hours. Every hour, been taking it off, giving it a quick spritz, closing it back up, and also checking the internal temp. Last internal temp was an hour ago, it's about 149, so at this point it's probably not really risen a lot, maybe 5 or 6 degrees, should be in that 150, 160 area. And so we'll go ahead and take a look at it. So that's coming along nicely. On this side over here, you can see the bone, where the meat has started to shrink. You can see some fat separation here and here. So you know it's about ready to wrap. I'm assuming we're gonna be around 150, 160, somewhere in there. Do a quick read on it. Showing about 157. So that's good right there. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and wrap it and then put it on for about another 3 hours. So I've got 2 pieces of heavy duty aluminum foil set up so I can wrap in both directions. You want to wrap this thing tight. You don't want a lot of heat escaping it. And I'm gonna spritz the foil first because I'm not gonna see this thing again until it's done. Take that off, put it right on there. And then go ahead and give it another heavy spritz. And this is, again, apple cider vinegar. Get that good and wet. And then go ahead and wrap it good and tight. Back on here. One thing I am going to do for temperature purposes though is run the an internal probe for the iGrill so that I can keep up with it, because I want it to get around 205 before I take it off. And push it in and make sure you're not touching a bone, and get the top back on it. All right, and we'll check in on again in about 3 hours. All right, according to the iGrill, we're at about 205, which is where I want it. So next what we'll do is take it off the heat and put it in the cooler and let it rest for a little while. Usually about 35 minutes to an hour, depending on how long you want it to go. I usually do about 40 minutes or so. So let's feel it. Yeah, you can really feel it's nice and loose in there. So we'll set it in the cooler, and what I do is cover it in like a moving blanket. in there. Close it up. So like I said, about 35 minutes to 45 minutes, and it should be ready. The bone should come out really easy on that when it's ready to go, and I'll show you that when we get through. And so we're winding it down. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes. We're gonna get this pork butt out of the cooler. See how it turned out. All right. Feels really soft, so it should come apart. As you can see, the bone here comes right out. There's a bone on this back side and no resistance in getting that out. It just falls apart just from the touch. Super tender, perfect, just like we want it. And one last thing, we'll give it a try before we finish breaking it down. Add a little bit of our vinegar sauce to it. That's really good. Just how we want it. Good smoke, good flavor. Really hot right now, but falling off the bone just like we want it. Vinegar sauce is good. I think anyone would be happy with that. So thanks for tuning in, and subscribe, like the videos, share the videos. Let me know how it goes. Please leave comments, and I appreciate it.